inside doors. This is my life, homie, you decide yours.
What's going on, YouTube? Ollie Dope. I'm checking in once again, and as you can see, I'm in the Windy City, baby, Chi-Town. Now, this is my first time in Chicago, but you can't be afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone and being open to new opportunities and new experiences in different cities. And that's what happens when you travel. I'm in Chicago celebrating my 30th birthday with my friends Bria and Conrad. My homeboy Conrad, he just moved out here, got a new AAU program he's working with, so we're gonna capture some content for him and just experience the city a little bit and celebrate my 30th birthday. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate you. Lastly, before we get into the vlog, I want to talk to you guys about traveling, being a traveling content creator, and taking calculated risks in order to make some of your opportunities and some of your dreams happen. Because anything, as you can see, is possible. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Bear open the bank.
This is a story about growth and going places you've never been and doing things you never thought you would do. This is a story about stepping out of your comfort zone in order to experience all that life has to offer. Man, this is a story about using the world as your personal canvas. Man, this is a story about enjoying and making the most of any and every opportunity.
Chi-Town. Where yeah.
It's cold as bricks out here, and I'm so fly that I know they're probably like, this person gotta be somebody. This is really awkward for me right now. I'm literally holding up this big ass camera in front of everybody. I know everybody probably staring at me like, who is this?
You have to stop being afraid. What are you afraid of? Some of you might have heard the term manifestation.
Law of attraction, of course.
Attraction is about speaking things into existence.
So I'm big on like speaking shit to existence. So thoughts is powerful in all facets.
If you haven't heard the term manifestation is an event, action, or object that clearly shows or embodies something, especially a theory or an abstract idea. Manifestation is a term that I live by because there's been so many goals, so many dreams that I've been able to make a reality. Like literally I thought of something and it became real in like the most craziest circumstances. Now that happened because I believed that it would happen. I worked towards it and I just knew that it would come, so I was preparing myself for the opportunity at all times. And I had to have faith that it was gonna come when it was supposed to come as well. There's nothing worse than forcing a situation or not being prepared for a situation or being let down by a situation that really wasn't even meant for you to begin with. Now, I walk by faith. Everything that I do is faith-based. You write down that goal, that dream, that achievement, you have to pray on it, work at it every single day, and you have to change your environment sometimes to make these goals a reality. Now, your energy and your vibrations have to match your goal's energy. You can't say, I want to be a millionaire, and then you don't do nothing that millionaires do. You don't read, you don't work out, you don't eat right, you don't study. Like, it's just, how you gonna make $1 million if you don't even know how to manage the $500 a week that you're getting at your job now? Like, you have to be prepared. Now, just make sure everything that you do is aligned with your vision of success. If you are fascinated by some other of these people that you look up to, look at really how they got where they are. Don't just look at the clothes and the money and the cars that they have, because those are just rewards for their accomplishments and their goals that they set for themselves and the sacrifices that they had to make. When I was younger, my mom always had us up and down the East Coast in our car, going to different basketball camps, going to see different family members, going to different states, different cities to see how other people live. When we could afford it, it was just an awesome experience. Now, I always want to thank my mom for that, because me traveling and seeing how other people live and us traveling so much was a vital piece to my personal growth. With that being said, a lot of opportunities and a lot of situations come, and it's either you're going to take the opportunity or you're not. It's all up to you at the end of the day. Now, my first adult flight was to LA. I hadn't been on a flight ever. My first college adult flight was right after college. I went to LA. Now in LA, the catch was my friend called me randomly last minute. It was like a week. I had like a week's notice.
Yo.
I was living at home with my mom. I had a week's notice. My friend called me and said,
What are you doing? Nothing.
Hey, you want to come hang out with us at this mansion in LA? My friend needs some behind the scenes for their music video, and you're the first person I thought of. So we can't pay or anything like that, but you can come stay at the crib and fly out there if you want to stay. Come pull up. So I thought about it.
Let me check my Palm Pilot.
So of course I went. I ain't never been to LA. Why not? I was actually really excited for that trip. That was back in 2015. And since then, I've lived in LA. I've been stranded in LA. Gotten a lot of money in LA. I've made a lot of friendships in LA. It's just crazy how like the world makes a 360 turn. And from there, I literally can't even count how many flights I've been on since that one flight to LA. Like, it just seems like after that flight, everything just started continuing on, like flights. Next thing I know, I'm always flying. I fly like maybe like 10, 15 times a year now. That's crazy. And you know I'm not here just for the deep dish. Oh, yeah, hot. So I'm here at the Chicago airport, and when you travel, man, you discover a lot about yourself. You get put in different circumstances where you gotta adapt quickly. I've slept in bus terminals, I've slept in airports, I rode 6 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours on a bus. I've traveled on trains, cars, anything that you can think of, for real. Once in a lifetime experiences, once in a lifetime opportunities, once in a lifetime moments, experiences that you can't get back. So that's why I love traveling now. The thing about traveling too, I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't travel as much as I did, man. Traveling builds so much character. It shapes you as a person. It gives you so many memories, experiences that you adapt to, that you can share for years and years to come, that you can't get by just staying at home. All right, you guys, so this is actually not part of the vlog. I actually didn't plan for this. But like I said, when you're traveling, new opportunities, new experiences, it puts you under different circumstances for you guys to be able to adapt in different situations. So what happened in my situation was I got to my flight, everything was good. Like, we took off, everything was smooth. 10 minutes into the flight, boom, we hit a bird. We hit a bird. It sparked all on the side of the joint. All you seen the joint spark up. It almost blew up the engine, like in the sky, like paranoid. So at this point, I'm just like, all right, well, what? He's like, oh, we gotta turn around. But I'm not complaining. That was for our own safety. So they put us up in this nice hotel room. Like I said, it's an experience. I get a hotel experience without having to pay for one. So I get an extra night in Chicago. I'm just gonna chill in the hotel, watch the game, and relax and reflect on my trip and start preparing for next week. But yeah, man, like I said, you guys, always gotta enjoy, always gotta be open to different situations and just be open to learning and having experiences. Like, this is a once in a lifetime experience. Hopefully I'll have no more of these random flight mishaps or whatever, but that's what happens when you fly a lot too. When you fly a lot, certain things just happen. Like, you know, I've been in worse situations, so this isn't half as bad as where I've been. Moral of the story is, get outside, man, and experience all that this life and this world has to offer you. Now, people always say this, but you have to really believe it. And trust me, it's happened to me. I wouldn't be sitting here saying it could happen to you if it didn't happen for me. Like, don't worry about your current reality. Like, if your life is shitty right now, don't worry about your shitty life. Just stay focused on the reality and experiences that you want to have. And if you keep working towards that, keep praying on it, keep believing it in your head, keep seeing it, listening to music, listening to podcasts, watching interviews that have to do with the experiences that you want to have, I promise you, whatever you're trying to obtain, you can obtain it. Also, you'll be surprised how far a camera will take you, how far a computer will take you, your iPhone will take you, and just you as a person. Nobody is on this earth that's like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're one of one. What Melo always say, you're one of one. So you just gotta get out here and show people, you know, I'm special. And you might have some quirks about you. You might live in a different country. You might live in a different state, but you still have a story to tell. But in the meantime, y'all know what it is, man. Keep hustling, keep learning, and most importantly, you gotta keep creating, man. I hope y'all like that vlog. Until next time, Ali Dope. I'ma catch y'all next time. I'm checking out. Yes, sir.